Almost 99% of men don't do this yet. Women absolutely love it. It might sound like an exaggeration at first, but let me ask you something. How many times have you seen a man who appears to have everything going for him: good looks, confidence, success, yet somehow struggles to build deep, meaningful connections? With women, it's a familiar story, and the surprising truth is attraction isn't really about looks, money, or even confidence. Instead, it often comes down to a handful of subtle, powerful gestures that most men completely overlook. Gestures that can transform how women perceive you and make you irresistible without needing to try too hard. Today, I want to share with you 7 hidden secrets that women secretly crave but rarely admit out loud. These aren't the typical dating tips you've heard repeated hundreds of times online or in self-help books. These are subtle psychological triggers backed by both modern science and the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy, designed to shift a woman's perception of you profoundly. They create an emotional connection that feels effortless and natural, and once you understand them, you'll become unforgettable in a way that goes far beyond superficial charm. Imagine this for a moment. What if you could tap into the subconscious desires that most women don't even realize they have? What if you could stand out from the overwhelming majority of men, not by chasing validation or trying to prove yourself, but by simply understanding what truly makes a woman feel seen, desired, and emotionally connected? The reality is, if you don't know these secrets, you're at a serious disadvantage. You might keep missing out on building the kind of lasting attraction that makes a woman think about you long after you've left the room. That's why it's crucial you stay with me until the very end. The last secret I'm about to reveal is the most powerful one, and once you get it, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Before we dive into these game-changing techniques, do me a favor. If you're serious about mastering them, click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss any of my future insights that can genuinely transform your love life. Also, I've left a link to my other channel in the comments below. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and your support would mean the world. Now let's get started. 1. The power of touch before intimacy. Picture this: you're on a date. The conversation flows easily, she laughs genuinely, and everything seems perfect on the surface, but deep down something feels off. A subtle disconnect you can't quite explain. She's physically present, but emotionally distant. You drop her off. Text later, and then silence, no reply. What went wrong? Many men think attraction is built solely through witty banter or smooth talk. They believe words alone can spark deep connection, but here's the truth: most mission for women is emotional, physical, and energetic, and the secret to unlocking that deeper connection: touch. Not in a desperate or creepy way, not overwhelming or forced, but through subtle, respectful, intentional touch. A touch that silently says, I'm here, I see you, I respect you. One of the most powerful gestures women crave but seldom mention is a simple, gentle massage before intimacy. It sounds small, but it carries immense emotional weight. Why? Because emotional safety is the gateway to desire. Nons #Zool mindful touch communicates calmness, care, and trust in ways words simply cannot. It creates a safe space where she feels seen, soothed, and valued. It's not about technique or impressing her, it's about your presence, your grounded energy, making her feel like the only woman in the world at that moment. Marcus Aurelius Once said waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Don't overthink it, don't make it awkward. Just be fully present silently. Powerful. Most men rush talk too much. Or fail to learn the subtle language of presence, but the 1% who do create connections that haunt her in the best possible way. In a noisy world your calm presence will echo louder than words ever could. 2. Flirting with confidence and respect. Flirting is often misunderstood. Some men overdo it and come off pushy or desperate. Others hold back, afraid of making mistakes. But women love flirting when it's done with confidence, subtlety, and respect. A man who knows how to flirt effortlessly stands out because he creates an energy that feels exciting without pressure. Flirting isn't about impressing her with fake jokes or exaggerated compliments. It's about keeping things playful, light, and engaging, like a dance where you lead and she follows, but neither feels forced. The best flirting is teasing, done in a fun, light-hearted way. For example, if she mentions loving a certain food, you could playfully say, "Really? That's your best pick. Clearly you've never tasted my cooking." It's a subtle challenge that keeps the conversation alive and playful. Most importantly, good flirting isn't about seeking approval. When you try too hard, you lose your edge. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin, who joke without needing validation. This is where Stoic philosophy comes in. A high value man flirts because he enjoys the interaction itself, emotionally grounded, never desperate for a reaction. Nonverbal cues matter. A confident smirk, slow nod, or well-timed pause can speak louder than any pickup line. Attraction is built on presence, energy, and confidence, not just words. 3. The power of touching her hair. Touching a woman's hair might seem insignificant, but when done at the right moment, it can spark an instant emotional connection. The scalp is highly sensitive, filled with nerve endings that trigger deep feelings of intimacy, trust, and attraction. This isn't about absent-mindedly playing with her hair. It's about creating a moment of closeness and presence. Imagine you're talking and gently brush a strand of hair away from her face. That small act, done with confidence and intention, says more than words ever could. Timing is everything. Don't rush it or force it. Before a connection is built, wait until she feels comfortable. When there's chemistry and warmth, if she leans in or smiles invitingly, you know the moment is right. From a Stoic perspective, this ties into emotional intelligence and restraint, knowing when to act, not just acting on impulse. When done right, this simple gesture leaves a lasting impact. The hand on her back in public, a light, confident touch on a woman's lower back as you guide her through a crowd or walk together, sends a strong silent message. It speaks of leadership, protection, and grounded confidence without needing words. Yet most men hesitate or avoid this entirely. Women don't want grand, over-the-top displays of masculinity. They want subtle signals that you're present, grounded, and capable of leading. The key is to be calm, self-assured, and natural. The touch should be brief, deliberate, and just enough for her to feel your presence. Think of opening a door and gently guiding her with your hand on her lower back, a simple act of quiet leadership. Stoic philosophy emphasizes self-mastery and emotional presence. Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. A Stoic man acts from presence, not seeking approval, embodying strength and calm. Control. 5. Be her protector. Every man has an innate desire to protect, to lead, to be the rock when The world spins out of control. Women crave this kind of protector, not a controlling boss or a macho bodyguard, but a steady presence that says you're safe with me. This role isn't earned by muscles or wealth but by emotional strength. It's about holding steady when she's vulnerable, being unshaken by her storms rather than trying to fix everything when she's overwhelmed. Mentally, emotionally, or hormonally, she's not asking you to solve her problems but to stand firm and calm. This is what makes you her protector, steady, calm, unwavering. To be that protector, listen with your eyes, stand firm without punishment, be present without taking over. Your calm is the signal she needs to feel safe, but protect your own peace first. A man who can't manage his emotions can't protect her. Seneca said man is not wise by chance. You choose this role, you build it, you embody it. The paradox: when you do this fully, she softens and trusts, not because you saved her but because you showed her she never needed to save you. 6. The charm of a beard. A beard might seem superficial, but it taps into something deep and primal. For women, a well-groomed beard isn't just facial hair, it's a symbol of maturity, discipline, and grounded masculinity. A beard reflects how you see yourself. A sloppy beard signals neglect. A clean, intentional beard says, I take care of myself, I lead with presence, not noise. This contrast between softness and edge creates a powerful polarity that resonates deeply with feminine energy. Your beard becomes a mirror of your personality, a silent signal that you don't need to prove anything. Epictetus said, know yourself first, then adorn yourself accordingly. Whether you grow a beard or stay clean shaven, do it with intention. 7. The power of shared laughter. When was the last time you made a woman truly laugh? Not a polite chuckle or a fake response, but real belly laughter that drops her guard and makes her feel safe and connected. Laughter isn't just noise, it's alchemy. It bypasses logic and speaks to her nervous system, releasing oxytocin, the hormone that builds trust. And in time,